Are you a parent who feels like you've tried everything to help your child's chronic health issues, but nothing seems to provide lasting relief? You are not alone. An alarming 40% of school-aged children today suffer from at least one ongoing health problem. From digestive issues and respiratory challenges to neurological conditions like ADHD and anxiety, our children are facing an unprecedented epidemic of poor health. But what if there was a common thread underlying many of these seemingly unrelated conditions? A root cause that, when addressed, could unlock your child's innate potential for healing and thriving. When we discuss chronic health issues in America today and ask questions like the ones I just did, most natural-minded, crunchy parents out there are now going to expect me to discuss the onslaught of toxins and chemicals that are all over our environment today. But it's not the topic we're diving deep into today. Instead, we're going to talk about something perhaps even more toxic than toxins, pun intended. And that topic is the role that chronic stress plays in creating chronic health issues, even in our kids. We think about stress all the time when it comes to our own health, and we try to get good sleep, go for walks in nature, or maybe you've even upgraded your battle against stress and started cold plunging and bought an infrared sauna. The truth is that an overstressed and out of balance nervous system is actually the number one thing destroying our kids' health as well, and not enough people are talking about it. This video is for parents of children struggling with chronic health issues who are searching for answers and solutions well beyond just removing toxins and cleaning up their environment. If you feel like you've tried almost everything to help your child heal and they are still struggling, then you've got to watch this video all the way through, because it has a chance to truly change your family's life. In this video, we'll explore the concept of subluxation, a complex neurological dysfunction that can be the hidden culprit behind many of your child's ongoing health challenges. You'll learn what subluxation is, how it develops, and its far-reaching impact on your kiddo's well-being. In the last few years, we've seen a massive shift in how parents want to help their kiddos live a better life and just be healthy. These parents are tired of not getting the answers to why their kiddo is struggling and only having conventional medicine as their only tool in the tool belt when it comes to helping actually address the root cause and help their child heal naturally. And we all know that, unfortunately, traditional medicine does not get to the root cause of our health struggles. It only masks the symptoms. So naturally, that's where parents of today have turned to in a big major way: natural health and things like functional medicine. Nowadays, the majority of new parents let us know that they've tried multiple diet changes, detoxes, all the vitamins and supplements. They've done essential oils and various therapies and so forth, which is so good and so exciting, and often has created some really great changes and improvements in their child's health. However, nearly every single time these parents report that despite all this hard work and changing of their entire lifestyle, their children are still struggling with things like ADHD, sensory processing disorder, seizures, anxiety, allergies, asthma, chronic ear infections, gut imbalances, and so much more. This simply means, for you parents watching, that there has to be more going on causing our kids to be sick than simply too many toxins and chemicals. There has to be something almost below the surface that not only conventional medicine can't find and help, but natural or holistic practitioners often miss as well. That something is called subluxation, and it's likely the most important thing you've never heard about when it comes to your family's health. So, what is subluxation? Subluxation refers to a complex neurological dysfunction within the body characterized by three main components. Number one, misalignment, which is altered positioning and alignment within the neural spinal system. Number two is fixation and restriction. The motion has an abnormal tension or fixation within these neurospinal segments and regions, then leads to reduced range of motion and overall movement. Number three, neurological interference and imbalance. The combination of this misalignment and restriction in movement, what we call proprioception, disrupts and alters neurosensory input into the brain leading to interference and imbalance within the nervous system. When subluxation occurs, it shifts the entire nervous system into what we call sympathetic dominance, and it often ends up stuck there, which also then means the parasympathetic side, which is the rest, relax, regulate, and digest side of the nervous system, is suppressed or even shut down. When the nervous system gets stuck in this fight or flight sympathetic response, it then starts to pull energy and function away from other crucial systems, such as the gut and digestive system, as well as the immune and endocrine systems. This imbalance of the nervous system is known as dysautonomia, something that more parents and people deserve to know about. Most often, especially for children, the first signs and symptoms of subluxation are not physical, but instead show up as difficulty sleeping. This can be either difficulty with falling asleep or waking up multiple times in a night. Gut and GI issues, things like acid reflux, colic, constipation, decreased motility, altered microbiome, and more. Immune challenges. These are chronic ear and respiratory infections, croup, RSV, allergies, asthma, and an overall suppressed or weakened immune response. This can also include chronic inflammation. Then there's behavioral and emotional dysregulation. There's sensory overload and sensory processing challenges, tantrums and meltdowns, hyperactivity, impulsivity. There are motor challenges, which is gross and fine motor delays and balances, hypotonicity, we have a weak core, there's incoordination, speech delays, and so much more. Subluxation in adults shows up in all the same ways with sleep, gut, immune, and even mental and emotional challenges, as well as chronic tension, headaches, and exhaustion. If you feel like you've tried every single workout, yoga class, massage, supplement protocol, diet change, detox, and meditation app, and you still can't get healthy, it's likely subluxation and an imbalanced nervous system are triggering your health challenges as well. The most common and widely overlooked trigger of subluxation, nervous system dysregulation, and chronic health challenges in children is birth intervention and trauma, such as forceps, vacuum extraction, induction, epidurals, and C-sections. Each of these types of birth interventions puts immense pressure on the delicate nerves and tissues in the brainstem and upper neck area, especially the vagus nerve, which regulates so many of the basic health functions discussed before, like sleep, digestion, immune function, and behavioral or sensory regulation. In addition to birth trauma, the perfect storm of factors that can contribute to the development of subluxation in kiddos include high amounts of stress and anxiety in the fertility and pregnancy journey, and the overuse of antibiotics and exposure to countless chemicals and toxins early on in a kiddo's life. Because subluxation does not show up on any traditional medical testing or even with PT, OT, speech therapy type assessments, it's essential to get your kiddo or yourself into our office for a consultation and, most importantly, our neurological insight scans. These scans take just 15 to 20 minutes to complete and are a stress test for you or your kiddo's nervous system, helping to find subluxation and those hidden in plain sight neurological dysfunctions and imbalances that could very well be the culprit of your kiddo's sleep challenges, sensory issues, chronic gut and digestive issues, weakened immune response, motor, and other developmental delays, behavioral challenges, anxiety, seizures, and so much more. One thing I tell parents all the time is that when all other medical testing and going from specialist to specialist still does not find the root cause, it's almost a guarantee your child is struggling with subluxation and nervous system dysregulation. And therefore, neurologically focused chiropractic care is likely to be the thing you've been up late at night looking for. Click the link in our bio or schedule an Insight Scans appointment at our office or with your local PX doc. Give us a call. We can't wait to help.